Today we're going to try something a little different. We've got the 20 millimeter. Typically I wouldn't take the 20 out here. I may have once or twice over the last year. It's a focal length that I don't consider this to be a great place for this lens, but I want to make sure I'm not leaving a perspective unlooked at. I want to make sure I'm not missing something visually that this lens could bring. It does have a way of kind of setting a scene, showing a little more of the environment. So today, and maybe for a few days, I'm going to be using this 20 millimeter as my main lens on this pathway. I'm hoping to wrap this project up here in the next few weeks. I think we'll get enough in the summer. I just like to have a few more summer shots, and so I want to get a little bit more into summer before I decide this project's done. Because last year I was working on a different project in summer and didn't get out here a lot, so that's kind of what I'm missing. The grasses and that kind of thing are something that I didn't get a lot of last year, so I'm hoping to get some of that with this lens today and wherever else I can find. It may be a complete bust. The 20 may just be too wide for this spot. I'm hoping this 20 millimeter will challenge me to view this area a little bit different. Keeps things from getting stale. Probably a big bulk of the images I've made along this pathway have been on with a 50 millimeter between 50 and 85. I may photograph things that I've photographed before, but having a different perspective, a different angle of view might make that image better or worse. It just gives me a lot more choices when I go to put this scene together. I like how these ferns kind of fan out. With the 20, it really exaggerates that shape. I also like that it's new growth, so it's quite a bit lighter than the older stuff. It's all fresh, almost kind of almost neon. It'll look pretty light in the images. We've got some vine here popping up. It's also new growth. Everything in here is pretty much new. Everything down below is the old stuff, the darker areas. There should be a nice amount of contrast in this image. But having that 20 millimeter really does kind of accentuate, it kind of emphasizes how this kind of spreads out towards the camera and fans out in different directions. This lens is forcing me to see things a little bit different. I forgot how much I like this lens. I don't know why I haven't brought it along on this path very often, because I'm starting to see things that I would never have considered shooting, probably because it just looked kind of ordinary, but with this lens it does give it a nice, interesting, dynamic perspective. In this shot I'm trying to utilize this wall of fern here on the left, and then also using the trail as a way to add context to this photograph. Hopefully your eye will kind of dance around here a little bit and then land on the trail and then head out to the light spot in the background. I'm not sure if it's going to work just like that, but I think this could make a pretty balanced scene shot. Once again, these are the kind of shots I don't have a lot of, and it would be nice to have a few of these kind of spread throughout the zine. Came across this nice stand of grasses with seed heads along the trail here. There's clearly a tonal difference here. The lighter seed heads really stand out against the surroundings. Once again, makes a good start to a black and white image. Now if I was using a 50mm or a 85 or a 105 or something, it'd be really easy to isolate these. But today we've got the 20, so fortunately this 20 focuses really close. It could add an interesting perspective that I haven't seen yet or haven't showed yet on this project. If you like coming along on my photography journey and would like to help keep me out making photos and videos, consider picking up one of my zines or visit my PayPal donation page at my website ridenetsphotography.com. Most of all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not leave a comment introducing yourself. I'm always interested in who stopped by my channel to say hello. So until next time, thanks for coming along for the ride.